President Bola Tinubu is set to meet with King Charles III on Wednesday in the country's first state visit in nearly 4 decades. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Israel said Wednesday its forces had killed another top Iranian official intelligence minister, Esmail Khatib, and said its military was authorized to kill any senior figure of the Islamic Republic in its sight. The announcement, the day after Iranian security chief Ali Larijani was confirmed killed in an Israeli strike, is part of a long-standing strategy by Israel to target its enemies' leaders. There was no immediate comment or confirmation from Iran, which had responded with fury and vows of revenge to the death of Larijani. The two sides have been at war for more than 2 weeks since US to Israeli attacks on Iran on February 28 killed Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and ignited a regional conflict. At number 9, Senegal's football authorities said they will appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport after the country was stripped of the African Cup of Nations title on Tuesday. Several Senegalese players controversially walked off the pitch in Rabat during the final on January 18th in protest when the hosts were awarded a penalty late in second half stoppage time. The Senegalese Football Federation condemns this unjust, unprecedented, and unacceptable decision, which brings African football into disrepute. It said in a statement, to defend its rights and the interest of Senegalese football, the Federation will, as soon as possible, file an appeal with the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Lausanne. At number 8, the Delta State Police Command has dealt a significant blow to violent crime, dismantling a kidnap syndicate and rescuing 3 victims from their hideout in a forest near Isele Uku. The operation, which also led to the recovery of an AK-47 rifle, followed a kidnapping report received by the Isele Uku Division on March 16, 2026. In a statement made available to journalists on Wednesday, the police public relations officer SP Bright Edafe said. At number 7, the Naira on Tuesday appreciated to 1,345 Naira at the official foreign exchange market, the strongest level for the Naira since February 18, 2026, when the currency closed at 1,340 Naira. According to the data published on the Central Bank of Nigeria website, the currency traded within a relatively stable range. During the session, it traded between 1,340 Naira and 1,355 Naira during intraday trading, with the simple average exchange rate standing at 1,344 Naira 55 kobo. External reserves remain a key indicator of the country's capacity to support the Naira. Nigeria's external reserves recorded a slight decline during the period, with gross external reserves falling to $49.86 billion. This represents a drop from the $50.45 billion recorded in February. At number 6, the National Executive Council of the Labour Party has fixed May 23rd for its presidential primary. Senior Special Advisor to the interim National Chairman Ken Asogwa made this known in a statement on Wednesday in Abuja. Asogwa said this was part of the approved timetable for the party's primary elections ahead of the 2027 general elections. He said that the timetable was fixed at a statutory NEC meeting observed by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Asogwa said the party, in compliance with the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines, also approved April 15th for submission of the membership register to INEC. At number 5, the Oyo State Police Command has launched an investigation after a video surfaced showing an individual identified as Shawarma claiming to have killed 32 people. The police said there is no record of Shawarma being arrested by its operatives at any time. The police public relations officer DSP Ayonlade Olayinka in a statement on Tuesday said the command was taking the claims seriously. The police also appealed to members of the public with information that could help identify Shawarma or any accomplices. At number 4, the 16th Emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II, on Tuesday night held a closed-door meeting with a delegation from the state governor, Abba Kabir Yusuf, shortly after hosting top government officials for an iftar at his palace. The meeting, which took place at the historic Gidan Rumfa, has further fueled speculation over the state government's stance in the ongoing Emirship dispute in Kano, confirming the development development in a Facebook post early Wednesday, the governor's spokesperson Sanusi said the governor's delegation met privately with the monarch after the iftar gathering. At number 3, the Nigerian Railway Corporation has restored train services on the Abuja-Kaduna line following the disruption recorded on Monday. NRC Managing Director Kayode Okpefia disclosed this on Wednesday, 2 days after the accident left 26 passengers injured. Following the incident on Monday, 16th March 2026, we returned on 17th March to confirm normal train operations is ongoing without obstruction through the swift intervention of the Nigerian Railway Corporation men and Iron Men. At number 2, the Benin Traditional Council has directed TikToker star and social media influencer Habib Adelaja, popularly known as Pella, to appear before the relevant authorities over his unauthorized access to the Oba's palace on March 6th and subsequent conduct that caused public embarrassment. In a statement released on Tuesday, the council confirmed that Pella entered the palace without prior permission, prompting a formal investigation. According to the council, he has so far failed to comply with a previous directive to present himself before the investigative committee. At number 1, President Bola Tinubu is set to meet with King Charles III on Wednesday in the country's first state visit in nearly 4 decades. The president and his wife, Oluremi, arrived Tuesday at London Stansted Airport. Tinubu has visited Britain several times in his tenure, and the two countries remain major partners in trade, aid, and defense. London is also home to a massive Nigerian diaspora. According to the official schedule reported by AFP on Wednesday, the couple will first meet heir to the throne, Prince William, and his wife, Catherine, who will travel with them to Windsor. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.